Afternoon baseball on MLB Network from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. So next to the plate for the Royals, Starling Marte. Let's take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. These Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, Matty, yeah, this is time right here, Bureau. You'd love to win this fourth game of the series. They drop game 1, they come back and win games 2 and 3 of this set. Nothing like to do more than win this series 3 out of 4 and win this one here on the finale.
Yeah, Dan, they gave away the first game, but they were able to win Friday night and Saturday night. Chance to take 3 of 4 and finish the weekend off strong.
The 1-2 should be in for a warm one this afternoon. 91 degrees our first pitch temperature. Here now the 2-2. High bouncer towards the hole. Lee has it. And that's out number 1. Now if we look at the Royals starting lineup, Dan Plesac, who is focused on?
You know, they really need Starling Marte to get on the roll. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Bureau? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a bright day.
Vinny Pasquarella is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
He pulls this one into right. Gets down, and the inning will continue. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Coming to the plate now, Bobby Witt. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Chris Buckvich gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split before being set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their run.
Into the box, Colby or Bradovich. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like
baseman.
Had to respect it and freeze a little bit. They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Lewis brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And he'll be back in standing up. Runners on the move for second. Got him swinging. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
That is good.
Coming to the plate.
The third baseman.
Lee will get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is shot fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins. Digging in now for Kansas City, Kyle Israel. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 2-2 one more time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Jonathan Inoa will be next. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
That is good. The second baseman.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Inoa. 13 at-bats so far in the series. He's collected 3 base hits.
Ball 1,
no strikes to count. 1-0 delivery.
Nope,
and
that's
he
a ball.
won't bite at that one either.
2-0.
It's 2-0. Israel gets his lead at first, nobody out. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. There he goes towards second. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, Lane Thomas did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in a losing effort. This one is launched. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going.
The left field.
Wow, that was impressive.
First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Obradovic is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Luke Maile, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away. Goes back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. He'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Count even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this. Leading off the inning, Sean Obradovich. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one, only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
1 ball. Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Still even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but that wasn't outrageous. Calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Isaac Rich is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping in, Daniel Vasquez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball that
This is high, a ball and a strike. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So a good job there as he opens up the third inning with a two-base hit. And as you can see there on the lower part of your screen, that total places him third best on this Royals ball club. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman, Pascarella. Originally from the state of Virginia, this is his second year as a major leaguer. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Vasquez leads off second with nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time out.
And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out. Now batting, Bobby Witt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
In there, and it's even at 1. Runner at second here with one man out. 1-2 the count to the Royals shortstop.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case now.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Bobby Witt down for out number 2 in the top half. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will set to get his day started. Dan Robinson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Fouled off. Popped him up. Inoa backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter number 9.
Plate, Darren Oberdavis. Last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, he's got to make an adjustment. You can tell this guy's been struggling with the bat in his hands. He's got a lot of frustration. He's gripping the bat too tight. He needs to relax, take a deep breath, and have a productive AB right here.
Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit softly on the ground to third. Vasquez charging in on it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Stepping up to the plate, Dazzy Nicholas. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning point.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-2. lifted down the line in left. Bradley on the run. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Line drive to left. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down go the start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Inoa is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. Wind up. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Ready to take this chance again. Lane Thomas. Still to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Loves it. Throw just in time as they get him by an outlet. Now back. Ready for another chance. Jackie Bradley Jr. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty. Full count now. 3-2. Luke Maile would be next. Nothing has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He loses him on ball 4. Now in the box, Luke Maile. He singled his last time.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1-2.
Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end. At the plate, holding Obradave.
Leading off.
He reached on a single in his first try.
The left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Obradave.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count. Find themselves down.
Break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. Solo shot here to left. 7 runs scored on the year now, and the Twins cut the lead in half here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Royce Lewis. And it's fouled away. was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Ground ball foul down the left side. The 1-2. High fly ball after straightaway center. Israel on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Brooks Lee. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion to the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The right fielder,
It's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside. Half the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is offered that and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Count is 1-2.
Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Here's Starling Marte. Start off the 5th in this one.
The right fielder, number 2.
Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And that's off the left field wall. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Daniel Vasquez will try to follow up the doubles in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribbon.
No balls and 1 strike. Marte on at first, nobody out. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Moving under it, Nicholas. 1 away.
The first
Digging
baseman,
in,
number 9.
Vinny Pascarella.
Vinny
1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. This will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Line drive to left. In there, base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down to the zone. The bat, I thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A ball and a strike now. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Camacho rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now a 3-1 game.
Hey, D-Roy, I think you got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's giving up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of the...
Jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Little eye on the rolling track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And to replace the runner from third is with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jonathan Pinoa. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1.
Nope,
and this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
3-2.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he can put the ball in the gap somewhere.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything
Leading
going.
off for
And he
the
said they
Twins,
just seem way too
the
anxious
designated
right
hitter,
now. The numbers
Isaac
back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to
Count it 2 and 1.
working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
now batting.
That was a great situation getting there after surveying the field and seeing what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Ripped down the first baseline, and that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and he throws it away. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Aaron Obradovich for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Robinson blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run.
Now batting, center fielder, Jazzy
Up next for Minnesota, Jazzy Nicholas. From the belt. Kicks and deals. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Behind 0-2 now. A good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So striding in, Colby Abradavic. Runner in scoring position with 2 runs. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch curveball, swung out and missed. Strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
Count remains at 0-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Mahle has it. The throw is in time, just ahead of the runner. Next will be the designated hitter, Lane Thomas. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's ball
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. So 2-2 now. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mikolas is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first down.
Now batting.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Your attention,
now here
please.
comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Bradley is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. Now, you go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Mikolas lunging back. Well, he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something.
Now batting.
He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time, and he didn't have for a long double.
Starling Marte is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Robinson. And the first ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no error. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Royce Lewis. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
2-0 now. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Martin. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting.
Play
Third baseman. Brooks Lee.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Zero.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. One strike. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Line to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite.
The second base.
That's a switch hitter's delight. The ability to use ball power.
In now, Sean Obradovich. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. If he can learn to harness that and working his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone's gifted with a fastball like that.
Shorty Holt is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Misses inside. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Lee, runner at first with 2 gone. Hit high and deep out to left. Looking back is Bradley. It's out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll pull it even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, he was having 0 luck early in the game, striking out twice in 2 at-bats, but it only takes 1 swing to get back in the game. That was definitely it.
Now back, the designated hitter, Isaac Rich.
Byron Buxton will come on now as the pinch hitter.
He's hitting for the Twins. Number 25, Byron Buxton.
Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Comes in here right at 260. 7 homers and 32 driven in. Ball and a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Into the box, Daniel Vasquez.
The third baseman, Daniel Vasquez. Your attention, please.
It's on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54.
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Rojas certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches.
Matty Debo, we're looking for velo. We're looking for velocity. That's what this guy is. But unfortunately, what comes with him is
the first base.
Command and control tends to leave him at times.
That's
He
good.
gets a lot of swings and misses, a lot of strikeouts, but he can also walk a ton of guys. Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby. Ball flying out.
That's inside.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
2-0.
2-0 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mikolas is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder,
Stepping in and
8.
ready for another shot, Kyle Israel. Got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swing and a miss.
No
And
ball,
needs a
2
little
strikes.
discipline here. 0-2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
The
No,
second
that was
baseman.
pretty impressive, man. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Again, he sends it out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with the fastball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
Wyatt
attention,
Mills
please.
gets the ball from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in to try it again, Dan Robinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hard ground ball to third. To his left. Basket. Throw. Got it. Oh, what a play.
The batter, number 9.
And here's another look at that highlight reel play with Shotrack. Didn't have a lot of time to react, but he made a beautiful diving stop, and then you see the good hard throw across the diamond to record the out. Nice work. Into the box now, Darren Obradovich. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, Mikolas. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fly ball right down the line and left, and this will wind up a foul ball. Set with the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Israel moves over, and the inning is over. Twins are set. Coming to the plate now, Lane Hurst. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Swinging a soft liner, and one gone. The back. Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. Two for him to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. The 1-1 home.
Ball
Fastball that misses.
I got 2-1 the count.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Mikolas giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
For the Royals, McKechnie.
Here comes the first pitch.
Maile.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Line drive to left. Oberdunkle. He's going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. KC down in order. They still lead at 6-4. Matt Strahm is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55.
Colby Oberdunkle will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Two 2-0 for the Twins left fielder.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. Here's the cleanup. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that ball between first and second base, D-Lo. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw it where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Comes set and the 0-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it towards backstop. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now a swing and he just fouls this one away. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Oberdunkle at second. Lewis first with no out. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. This pitch is popped up. Maile is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now that second baseman.
So a crucial moment here and standing in,
Obradovich.
Sean Obradovich. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First and second now, one man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Marte. But it's over his head and it pops the wall for a ground rule double.
Next to Minnesota.
Baseball stays in the park. Definitely got ourselves a tie game, but it hops over and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk.
The
And the force play is now in order. Here's Byron Buxton now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Fastball well outside.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. On the ground to short. Could this be two?
Out.
The second for one.
He's out.
And the first in time. Just like that, the side is retired. A run for the Twins, and it comes on this RBI double. On to the ninth inning from Target Field. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Popped up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now that.
In now, Daniel Vasquez. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Wave and a miss made him reach.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two seams. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to it.
And he'll flip it to the recovering for the out.
The first baseman.
Standing in, Vinny Pasquarella. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Holt. And that's the third out. So they're held in. Mike Mayers. The man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 59.
Dan Robinson will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And it's 1-1.
That's inside.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1. Hit on the ground to short. Whip right there. And that's the first down.
The batter, number 9.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Darren Obradovich. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Down the first baseline. Foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Witt is up with it. The one to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Jazzy
Nicholas.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that is going to put an end to this one. And the Royals bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Our
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Yandy Diaz was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits as the Rays defeated the Tigers 7-1. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. Josh James got his second W of the season, leading the Astros past the Indians 3-2. The Giants got 11 hits overall as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 6-3. The Phillies combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 10-0. Andrew Vaughn had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, leading the Brewers to a win over the Cubs 5-2. The Diamondbacks amassed 14 hits in the game as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 5-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down trade deadline approaches. Tuesday night baseball. Stepping up now, Robert Hassel, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Washington, the center fielder, Robert
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is going. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, number 27. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Hey, this lineup's got to do it a little bit differently. It's not the modern version of 3 true outcomes, walk, strikeouts, home runs. This is a team that beats you down, manufacturing runs, getting guys on base, keeping the defense on its toes, and waiting for them to make plays.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game. and they're going to need a spark to get this thing
Count
going.
full.
And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Devo, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to pull the trigger.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Michael Franco goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready now, Jeremy De La Rosa. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. 1-0 the count. Pulled toward right center field. Falling for it, Rich. Makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Tanner Roar, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. De La Rosa on the move, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. It's a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
High and tight with a slider to start him out. It's 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. 1-1, here it is. In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch?
Baseman.
No doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play. Byron Buxton. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Line drive to center field. And there's a base hit as the runner is short from third, and the Twins are on fourth first to run it after.
So that has to feel good as a hitter. Get that base hit. Never team lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
258 the average to begin play. 7 homers and 32 driven in. High in the air out to center field. Hassel has a play. 2 gone. At the plate, Alex Healy. And he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. W is off the first with 2 away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. A little roller toward the hole, reined in, and will step on the bag himself, and the inning is leading off the inning. Dylan Cruz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Hit high and deep to right center. Buxton is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. You guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful. Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack second base.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Wind up and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Liftoff for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the end. So stepping in, Cody Clemens.
Leading off.
He'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The second baseman.
Here comes the first
Cody
pitch.
Clemens.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
Now another 0-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
And he fouls this one off. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Wow, this is an unbelievable at bat. I mean, talk about a battle. This is it. Love it.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Another full count pitch home. Lifted the other way to left center. De La Rosa on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Not shortstop. Darren.
Into the box now. Darren Obradovich. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket. He just gave up a knock for him.
That changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Obradovich stands at first with 1 out. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runners off for second. Lifted into center field. Hassel makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. Into the box now. Rich. A quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the man at first. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. He can't recover in time. Riding in once again, Trevor. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand.
He's out.
And the 2-out threat will not come to. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kelvin Beltre. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. The 1-2. Pops this one up. Healy has room in foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away. Now with the plate, Robert Hassel. He singled his last time up. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung out and missed, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting his head right.
Hit back up the middle. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The batter, number 27.
Riding in now for the Nats, number 27. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Line drive to center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 1-0. Digging in now, Dazzy Nicholas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close.
Off the plate, ball 1.
You can tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Oh, that's out.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Now to the plate, Tyler Gaviria. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that ball streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Swung on and missed for the first strike. Buxton or sometimes just Buck for short. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate.
Baseman, number 5.
He's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball,
Fastball well off the plate for a ball. W stands at second with 2 gone. The set and the 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So digging in now, Tim Anderson. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. In there at the knees, strike 1. Anderson is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive him over.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that means Maikel Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Riding in, Jeremy De La Rosa comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a high strike there, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late...
And throw to first is there, the inning is over. Nationals just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them if this game goes on.
The second baseman,
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Clemens.
Had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Belcher charging this one. 0-2 once more. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. The next Twin up, Darren Obradove. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a swing that time. It's 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
So he gets him down.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in the switch hitter, Dan Robinson. He flew out in his last at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. That will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Twins lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats' offense with Washington's manager. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. But until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Cruz, native Floridian. He's a second-year big leaguer. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. The next 0-2. It's swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try to pull down the left field line. Stayed in there, hit hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
And that's in there for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Rich settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And now for Washington, Kelvin Beltre. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there for strike 1, 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Beltre is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The center fielder, number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fielded cleanly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at-bat, Isaac Rich.
Leading
looks
up,
the lightest spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Fouled away. 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss in the start the fifth, the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out, 1 away. Now the batting order turns over now. He's set to go Trevor Larry. And now a pitch on the way. Hit to first. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Riding into the box, Dazzy Mickers. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guys not going to worry about these. And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Nothing across here. Ready once again, number 27. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Number 27.
And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Well,
Breaking ball
one
below
ball,
the
two
zone.
strikes,
That's
Cal.
ball one. Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen
one ball,
you.
one strike.
This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Smoke toward the hole. Diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. As you see there, his total places him second on the Nationals in that category. First pitch on its way.
No, that's close.
A ball and no strikes. Anderson, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Drilled to the right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, Hero. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where the lines and tried to beat it.
No hits to this point.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it,
That's
though,
bullshit.
so now you have to make another quality pitch
count is 2
on
and
1-1.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Anderson is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles
Now batting.
and a run driven
Right
in.
fielder.
Yeah, nothing hit
Dylan.
extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knobs.
Dylan Cruz stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Oh, that's up there.
Curveball taken a little high.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive.
We got
and
full
sit hard
count.
at the plate.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error
That pitch
thus
is up.
far for
Ball
the
4.
Nationals. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Number 73.
Stepping in, Ferreira singled homer run in his last time up. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Hey, when a pitcher's put in a tough spot, he's usually going to go to what got him here, and that's this guy's slider. Expect to see that more often.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Struck him out, so 2 men are dead here, but there's still 1 big hit away from maybe opening this thing up a bit.
Now batting. Second
Now
base.
to the plate, Michael
Davis.
Chavis. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Nope,
And here's
that's
a
a ball.
fastball on 0-2, but it
Count
misses
1
1
and
and 2
2.
now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up.
They swing, but he's still able to get a line of this one out toward deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's in there safely. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
When you mess with
Now
the bull, you expect to get the horns, right?
Kelvin.
Bases loaded, and they challenge him,
Kelvin.
which is obviously a huge mistake. And
0-1.
he nearly blasted a grand slam. Lucky for them, it's only a double, so 3 runs come across the score, and he stands at second.
No ball,
3 RBIs richer.
Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Chavis at second with 2 down.
1 ball,
A good
2
2-strike
strikes.
pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Ready for another shot now.
Leading
Tyler
up for the
W.
Twins.
He'll try to follow up
The
the
third
double in
baseman,
his last at bat with
Tyler
another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach
That's a
this
ball.
evening.
Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he falls
That's in.
behind
Ball
now,
2.
2-0. The 2-0 on the way. He's in there for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand.
Hey, he's
Oh,
good.
not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
The center fielder, number
Things are
25.
good. Things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his 3rd knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right
Nope.
now. He's
Ball
had 2
1.
great at-bats, and then this
Count
one,
1-0.
he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his 3rd knock of the game, that's awesome.
Fastball laid
No
off
strike.
well below the knees. Oh, now what you want to be doing on 2-0. Back to 2-1 now.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slide down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Coming to the plate now,
Alex.
who got on top of one of the ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Pitch out.
Count
Nothing
1-1.
doing. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now we're seeing a single could be all it takes to push the run across.
Funko takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So coming
Now
to the
back,
plate,
second
Cody
baseman,
Clemens, runner in scoring
Cody
position with 2 guys.
Clemens.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Down the left field line and deep. But this will land untouched. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this finds the wall over near the 339 sign. And he is in there. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Barrera goes to get it, and that ends the inning. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Robert Castle,
the center fielder. Robert Castle.
Cole Sands.
Your attention,
on
please.
the pitch from the bullpen now to start
pitching
inning
for the
number
Twins.
7.
Number 44. Cole
First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1.
Nope.
1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter.
Striding
Number
forward now
27.
is the DH, number 27. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. 1 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Overdumper comes up with it. Throw, get him. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Into the box, Tim Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Dan Robinson. They'll need him to get something going here.
The catcher, Dan
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
1-1 to count. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this one.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On the first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trevor Larry. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1.
And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0. Hit down the line at first, but this will get fouled. 2-1. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. 2-2. He's running. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, De La Rosa. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder,
Striding
number 22.
forward now, Jazzy Nicholas. From the stretch. And this will be fouled away. Now the 0-1. Just a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great save there.
And this one's in the dirt. Here now the 2-2. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 8th home run of the season for him. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Obvious these guys were talking in the dugout trying to figure this guy out, and it finally happened. They've seen all his stuff, they know how he wants to attack, and they anticipated that pitch. Hard to surprise hitters this late into an outing.
Ladies and gentlemen,
on his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager, and we're going to see a pitching change, and that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he is empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. And he fouls this one off. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Change up and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Got him swinging on a splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Michael Franco. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Anthony Banda will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a drive sent down toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Franco stands at second with no outs. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Again, a 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. He frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fouled off. So a full count now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4. Now with the plate, Dylan Crew. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
A 1-1 pitch. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemens ranging into shallow right. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. Settling in now, Ferreira is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Runners are at first and second with one away. Right there, it's quickly 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2. It's a roll and a miss. He struck him out.
That's the third time in this game he's started out on strikes. Not the game he was hoping he was taking batting practice, but at least this guy's on ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
There's a swing and a high drive in the left center field. Nicholas going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Man, that's painful for a pitcher. He almost worked himself out of a jam by getting 2 straight outs, but he made a mistake right there and paid the price. 3-run home runs like that can be so deflating.
Kelvin Beltre is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He's leading us in 3 at-bats to this point.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
The first
All he
baseman,
wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Here now the 2-2. It's laid off, and the count runs full. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
This might be the kind of AB smart hitting here. Just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Take 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Here's the 1-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Ferreira recovers. Not in time. He'll reach first despite going down on strike. Cal Edwards Jr. off the mound as tries to get out of this match. Two on with only 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball left side. Bronco fields the cleanup on the first. How about that for an entrance? 1 pitch. Digging in, Robert Castle. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Robert Castle.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And this
1
is
ball,
high,
1
a
strike.
ball and a strike. Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Slow grounder to first. And they'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back.
Stepping in, number 27. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game
now
right here. Andrew Miller enters the game
number
with
19.
1 gone in the top of inning number 9. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Two, here it comes. A swing and a miss here. And the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pulled off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Drilled to the left side. And that'll just hit past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
Stepping in now, Mike Franco. So watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Ball 2.
2 balls and no strike.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Anderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Dan Robinson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Robinson.
Set and the pitch. Short, hit hard. Anderson brings it in. And the throw first is in time, 1 gone.
batting. The right fielder.
Stepping up to the plate is it Rich. Here's the first pitch to him. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
Plate now is the designated hitter, Trevor Larry.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Now batting, Dazzy Nicholas. He needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Final strike for the Twins. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. Throw goes to third. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game. 8-4 tonight. The Nationals rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
The final line score for the ball game tonight.
The trade deadline is fast approaching. We'll tell you what your team did on Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Michael Chavis was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs as Washington defeated the Twins 8-4. Johnny Cueto got the win, throwing 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run, leading the White Sox to victory over the Rangers 3-2. He is among the